Wait, that's
All
so
right.
cool.
Yeah, is it fun? I know, right? I literally love doing this. Everyone loves it. All right,
This
all right.
is so awesome.
Reset one more time. One more time. My name is Asa. Nice to meet
I'm
you.
Gilly. Nice to
you.
meet
All right,
you.
you said you're 19.
Yes, I'm
And you're a health
19.
science major.
Yes,
All right,
health
I'm locked in. I'm
science.
locked in.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you want to like when you're little, you're like, oh, I want to grow up and help people.
Like I always knew I wanted to be a doctor. So
Was it
I
like
like
for the cash or like just like?
I don't know. It just like always been like a passion of mine, I
Yeah.
guess. Yeah, like I just like knew I always wanted to do it, and then I watched like Grey's Anatomy and it like kind of.
Oh, you got hooked by Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah,
It's so
I knew
funny.
like after
Yeah.
watching that show,
Yeah.
like it was so for
Of course,
me.
and there's gonna be so many hot doctors. Like,
100%.
Those
100%.
Have you seen any hot doctors like studying with you?
You know
here?
what? I've seen
Yeah.
like people wearing scrubs walking around,
really? Wait a minute.
but
It's
like
kinda hidden.
no,
You
I'm
haven't
like
seen
pretty
it.
early on into my major,
Yeah,
so
yeah. I know. Are you scared though? You're like, if this is like the prospects now, like, are they gonna be Grey's Anatomy hot?
yeah. I literally just signed up for all of my spring classes like just
Yeah.
now, and I was actually terrified.
Yeah.
Like I'm so scared for what my classes are gonna be
Do
in
you
the
have
spring.
like how many do you have? 4 or 6? You're doing.
I'm doing 4,
doing
but
4.
then I'm also staying in the summer again. Like I did
Okay.
2 summer semesters. So like I'm getting there, but
Okay.
they're pretty hard, yeah.
Okay, yeah. What are you most scared? What's like the class that's like if you fit like the make or break class? I feel like every major has one.
Chem. Like I just
Yeah.
walked out of my chem class now, and I
you're like,
decided
I'm
not to
cooked.
take chem next semester, but I'm like so cooked.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
Is it
cooked.
actually like tough?
Yes.
Yeah. I remember taking it in high school. Did you take one in high school?
Yeah, I
Is it
did.
like that or like way harder?
It's like way harder, and I'm
Yeah.
only in intro right now.
Okay. Oh, that's the worst. That's so heartbreaking when you take the intro class and then the teacher even says the teacher's like, class is so easy. If you're bad at this class, and just like get out of my classroom, get out of the major.
Speaks
Yeah.
English.
Oh my gosh, you have, yeah. So I know that's like that for engineers, but it's like that for medical too.
Yeah.
Where it's like, it's crazy how the hardest, the most like expensive, most difficult classes, they literally are like, oh, you don't speak English? Perfect, get in here.
Yeah, that's exactly how it is. Like
Yeah.
I'm sitting in class, like literally completely zoned out, just
Yeah.
like doing something else because
Yeah.
I cannot understand what
Because
he's
it
saying.
literally, it sounds like he's like ordering off like an Indian dinner.
Yeah,
menu. It's like, like what is he saying? So yeah, why? Because it's cheaper.
No, because native-born Americans can get a bachelor's degree or go to medical school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like for engineering, you can get a bachelor's degree or maybe a master's degree, and you're making 6 figures.
Yeah.
There's no reason to get a PhD.
Yeah.
Even if you get the PhD, you're going to be making the same as somebody.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
And so the reason everyone's foreign is because it's a free ticket to the U.S. to get a PhD in people.
Yeah. That makes sense.
It's like that in other places too, where
Yeah.
they just let anyone else like take the spots
Yeah.
like to get into schools like that, and then like for us, there's like less spots,
Yeah.
like less jobs too.
But it's literally so crazy. It would be like for the most difficult majors. Like I'm a business major. I've not had a single Indian professor. I'm like, bro, and they're easy classes, but I'm like so blessed. I'm like, yes.
Honestly, like
Yeah.
I was thinking of taking business
Yeah.
just because I was like, I don't know if I want to put up with all of that for
Yeah.
med school, but you know, like it's a process.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna have to go through it.
Yeah. I hear. Is there like a lot of like does the med school have a lot of like in dating? Because I know that like nurses have the highest rate of infidelity for some reason. I'm like,
Oh my
I'm like,
gosh,
why? Like you're getting it all like in front of a dead body. Like what? Like what?
I mean-
what turns you on more than a morgue? I don't understand.
I've heard about that for
Yeah.
nursing, definitely, and also surgeons.
Yeah.
But I'm not planning on being a surgeon or nurse.
Okay.
So
So you're
hopefully
planning on
not.
being faithful. and loving and
100%.
respectful.
Yeah,
That's-
100%.
Wow.
Yes.
That's impressive.
Without a doubt.
Yeah, you could tell. You could tell if someone's a cheater by their major. If they're
Oh
like,
my
oh, I'm a
gosh.
lawyer, it's like, no, get the fucking, no,
Cooked.
get
You're
away from me. No, I'm
cooked.
cooked. Yeah. I'm a nurse. No, bye. Yeah. Or it's like I'm an arts major. Nah, like at least 15 bodies. Like
That's
like,
really funny,
at least
actually.
15
You know, I have
bodies.
heard of that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Tell her the theory.
What theory? What?
The soul.
Oh, about the souls. Oh, you're saying like the more bodies you have, like the older your soul ages. So it's like Bonnie Blue's like 10,000 at least.
Yeah.
She's like, it's like, you know, this anime so it's like, oh, like I'm not weird. It's an 8-year-old girl, but it's like a demon that's 15,000 years
Yeah.
old. So I'm not weird for that. Yeah. I feel like that's like how Bonnie Blue is kind of.
You know what? I actually have heard of that theory.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
have.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
All right, see you guys.
Bye, bro. It was awesome
Bye.
talking to you, Ryan.
I mean, for me, like, I'm very, like, monogamous, like,
Yeah.
but also, like, I just got out of a relationship,
Yeah.
so, like, not exactly sure if I'm looking for anything.
Yeah.
But, yeah,
Oh,
I, like,
how long
for
were you guys
me-
dating?
it was 6 months.
Okay.
I broke up with him in the beginning of summer semester for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been really messy, but...
Okay. What were you gonna say? You were gonna say like for me, like something. Yeah.
I mean, for me, like, I am just focused on school, and, like, if it comes, it comes,
Yeah.
but, like,
That's
I'm not,
awesome.
I'm not really distracted
Are you
right
religious
now.
or no?
I'm Jewish.
Okay, you're
I'm of
Jewish?
Jewish faith.
Okay.
So, like, for me, like, I do have, like, higher, I guess, like...
Yeah. Are you
standards
ethnic or are
and
you
stuff.
religiously Jewish or
Both.
Both? Okay.
Yeah.
I was just asking because it's like weird. It's like the only culture where it's a race and a religion.
Yeah.
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 Which is
Both.
like like you can't be like, oh, like I'm switching to my religion. It's black now. Like I can say the N word now. Let's go. Like you can't really do like anything else but Jewish, which is pretty cool.
Yeah,
But,
I think I'm like really like set on like my religion. Like that's like the one thing that I feel like I'm on campus and like I feel like it's not like forced on me at all.
Yeah.
And like I've been like approached by people and like I've been super respectful. Like, oh, like do you believe in this and this and this, or like do you want to join this and this class? And I'm just like, oh, like no, thank you. But I feel like at least for like Jewish people, like it's not really that forced here.
Yeah,
and, like, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. That's all. I know that there's. I live right next to like it's like a Jewish synagogue. Like I live right next to it. It's so funny because like sometimes I'll like see them like coming out, like hats on and stuff. Like you guys love your hats, bro. The Jews love their hats.
We
bro.
love our hats.
We love our hats.
For
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. You guys got bored. You're like, where can we go? Like how can we up fashion? It's like why not?
They are very, very nice people. I
Yeah.
know what you're talking about. If
Yeah.
honestly, if you want to pop by, there's a barbecue today.
Oh shit.
6:30.
Well, I don't blend in. I've lived the least Jewish looking mother.
Honestly,
I'd walk in and they'd be like, "Who the hell? Who invited a slave? Like, who invited the help?" Like,
No, not at all.
yeah.
I mean, I'm in a sorority and my big
Okay.
and my G big and all of the above like
Yeah.
aren't Jewish. So for like, and they all come with me to
Okay.
the barbecues and everything. So,
You're in a sorority.
yeah, I am.
What was the hazing like?
There was no hazing for me.
Oh, sure.
At least
sure.
in sororities.
She legally has to say they whipped that in you.
No, like I swear, like
Yeah.
there was no hazing. At least in like sororities.
Yeah.
I don't know about fraternities though. It was like really weird because I didn't know if I wanted to rush,
Yeah.
especially like with how hard my classes are and like
Yeah.
everything. But I ended up rushing. I'm like 99% sure I'll stay, but that
Yeah.
1% of me is like, I'm gonna drop.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Yeah. That's cool. So how come? Oh, I just want to ask this because like you said you're Jewish. Like, so I'm like Christian. I'm really Christian too. So I'm actually engaged.
Oh
And,
wow!
yeah, and I'm getting married in a month and a half, which is crazy.
That's
bro.
insane.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, we've been together for like 4 years. So like I'm pretty religious too, and it's just nice because I've always wanted to sit down and talk to someone who's Jewish about their faith. So how come that it's Jewish for you over Christianity? And do you like know, or is it just because you were raised Jewish? Or, like
Well-
have you actually looked into
Well,
it?
yeah, like I was actually like raised Jewish,
Yeah.
but I've also taken classes. Like I've learned about the Quran. I've also
Mhm.
learned about the Bible, and like at least for me, like I really like do align with my religion, and I
Yeah.
do feel like really like connected and belonging into
beautiful.
my religion. Of course, there was a time where like I didn't feel that way at
Yeah.
all, and like for sure, like I was like in a phase of my life where like I was like I'm not sure if I want to continue being Jewish. I don't know if it's like for me, you know. But it's all about like finding your way, and I think like even in Judaism, we respect all the religions so
Mhm.
much, and it's like no matter where you come from, like we'll accept you, no matter like where literally like what your story has been, like you're always welcome.
Yeah.
So that's something that I really, really do love about being Jewish. And then also like we just like believe in like being a good person.
Yeah.
So like you can have whatever type of past you want, but like if you're really actively working towards fixing yourself and being a better person, that's like a really core Jewish belief. And like it's also something that I personally really align
Yeah.
with. Yeah.
Can you explain to me like what the Talmud is? Did you read the Talmud? Did you read the whole
So
thing?
the Talmud is something that like it's like rabbis like over years have also like looked into it and then like have their own interpretations on the Torah. That's
Okay.
pretty much what the Talmud
So
is.
it's like it's not. Is it seen as a spiritual book or no?
I mean,
'Cause-
a lot of religious Jews do read it. I
Yeah.
personally don't. Like I look straight at the Torah and what the Torah says,
Yeah.
but like a lot of people do
That's
look at the
good.
Talmud.
Yeah. I feel like that
Um,
stuff's dangerous with any
yeah,
religion. Just like
it's like
yeah.
something that like shouldn't really be heavily
Yeah.
studied. Like it's not what Judaism is at all.
do you feel about that with the Quran too? Because like the Quran was written by, like it's not like I guess it could be seen as a spiritual text, but it's kind of like the Talmud where it's written by a singular
I mean,
like, entity.
Yeah, like I've looked into different like things in the Quran. Like I
Yeah.
haven't actually like, fully studied it front to back, but like I have like looked at it a little
Yeah.
bit. I think that like if you do come from like Islamic faith, like for sure like study the Quran, but also like look into other things as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And how come it's like as a Jewish person, like do you believe in Jesus or not?
I mean,
Like, what do
we
you
know
think
that
about
he
it?
was that he
Yeah.
definitely existed. Like even in our in the Torah, like we like know that he existed. He was definitely like a real person. We
Yeah.
don't ever like, I don't know, like he was definitely a real person.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
believe in him, but I guess in like we just like believe that he existed.
Yeah.
I couldn't really tell you like more about that besides the fact that he like lived and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
But do you know why you guys don't believe that he was like God, like in human form?
Well, so like a phrase that comes from like the Jewish people is that like we're the chosen people, but not because like we're like super high and mighty and ego. It's because like we chose the Torah, like the Torah as like our like script of like Jewish text. So like that's like we chose the Torah, so we're considered the chosen people, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So in the Torah it says like there's like one God and like it's not like a person, but it's like a spirit, and like we look up to like the one God, and like it doesn't say Jesus per se, so like we don't believe in that, but like that's like our like script of like holy text, and like that's what we believe, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, well, of course, because not the Talmud, I'm sorry, wait, what's the book again?
The Torah.
The Torah, I literally don't know why I'm blanking. The Torah is basically just the Old Testament. It's the same thing, right?
Yeah, so it's like it's what we believe comes straight from God.
Yeah,
and
so so it's the same thing. And then the New Testament though is basically Jesus's life and Jesus' teachings. So of course you guys want to have that because you don't believe that he was
not
God.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I was just wondering because like I know like I have like Jewish friends and like I know like the arguments. So I was just wondering like oh, sorry. What's up, bro? How you doing? How you doing?
Hello.
Yes, sir. Pop out, bro. My name is Asa. Nice to meet you, bro.
We've met before.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I was going to say you look super familiar, bro. This is Random People Podcast. I just sit down and talk to her. This is Gilly.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Hello.
Nice to meet you, bro.
This is cool, man.
Yeah.
I just think this is a cool concept.
Thank you, bro. Thank you so much.
Inspecting what you have.
Yes, sir. Checking it out, bro.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Hey.
I'd love to have you on sometime, bro.
Sure, bro.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
You
you.
guys have a wonderful day.
Thank
You too.
Thank you. So, have you heard like the arguments of like why people do think Jesus is God? Like, what do you think about that?
I have looked into it, and like of course like not to get like political, but I do align with like conservative beliefs also. So like of course like more conservatives like do believe in like Christianity and like all that. So like for me, I've for sure heard arguments on like all sides of the spectrum.
Yeah.
But no, like I'm like curious to hear like if you have anything to say about that.
No, yeah. Well, I was just because I've always wanted to talk to someone about it because I think it's
Yeah.
I think it's so fascinating that something that they're both so similar, but there's one key difference that can make like
There's a lot of
so
similarities.
much division. Which
So
is
many similarities
yeah,
within like
yeah.
religions. It's really, really cool
Yeah.
to like cross-examine.
Exactly.
And stuff. Yeah.
And I think people get so personal and like personally butthurt about it, which is difficult because it's hard to talk to people about it because people just like hold it so close to their chest, but it's like that's what conversation's for, and like you're so
100%.
chill, so I'm like that's why I was like, oh, thank you. Bro, you're tight, you're one of the guys, I can tell you're a bro.
Yeah,
you're a bro.
I mean I do have lots of guys.
Oh, you do? Yeah. No, you're a bro. So
Aw.
whoever you find, your boyfriend's gonna be lit. Just know
Aw.
he's got to be a cool guy.
Oh, for sure, 100%.
Yeah.
If you're not like me,
You want like a manly man? Well, you said you're conservative and you're Jewish. So
I mean, like,
Yeah.
I like my last boyfriend, hold him near and dear to my
Yeah.
heart. Definitely a great guy, but like, I definitely need someone who's
A
like
little
more
soft,
like me. Yeah.
Do you think it's hard to find that in the Jewish community? Do you think Jewish guys are like that or no?
Well, I mean, I've only dated Jewish,
Yeah.
so like, I guess for me, like, yes and no. I think
I've not seen that many Jewish guys that are like macho. Like I like.
Oh yeah,
I, feel like they're
I
very
don't think
dainty.
like I'll find my person here,
Yeah.
but like maybe somewhere else. Like,
Yeah. Is your dad like? Is he kind of like that, or is he like macho?
My dad is like one of the most masculine men I've ever met in my
so
life.
yeah, you're looking for
super
that?
masculine,
Yeah.
but he also like has like Hispanic heritage. like,
Okay.
So yeah, I'm like from all over the world.
Okay,
so
that's
like
cool. I was gonna say you look a little Hispanic. Yeah, I didn't
I'm
even
not
know
like
you were Jewish.
super like my
Yeah.
grandparents were born in Colombia, Mexico, and then like
Yeah.
moved from like Uruguay and stuff like that. So like definitely all over the place.
Yo, what's up, bro? Yo. How you doing, bro? Good to see you, bro. I'm doing a Random People podcast. I'm Random People podcast. I just sit down and yap about whatever. With random people. It's live, yeah, right there. Chad just saw your gap, bro. Chad, give us a little twerk, bro. Give us a little bounce. He's one of my friends from we have like a Christian like group called
So
Young Life.
cool. Yeah, I was like
Yeah.
president of my like Jewish group in high school.
Oh, you were?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you ever feel jealous that you don't have like a little like beret that's like a little yarmulke or something? Like a little like headband of the Lord or something?
Yeah, so, like-
'cause all the guys get the funny hats, but you don't get a funny hat.
So
Yeah.
Judaism is like super spread out. So like more Reformed Jews like
Yeah.
will wear them, like women too.
Oh, women will wear them? I've never seen
like
that. Yeah.
in the more Reform side, like
Yeah.
I personally like don't follow like the Reform side, but like I have seen like girls
Yeah.
like wear kippahs and like also like there's another like it's kind of like a blanket thing you wear over your shoulders.
Yeah.
It's called a tallit, where
Okay.
like guys will wear like when
Oh,
they
I've
pray.
seen that.
Yeah, so like
Yeah.
girls will wear that
Yeah.
too in Reform Judaism. Like it's like really cool to see like how accepting it is. Like,
what do you think about like those super Orthodox Jews that have like the curly hair? Like
they call them peot. I don't really like
peot.
Peot or like payas in English. I don't really know what it means to be honest, but like I have definitely met people with them.
And then they like don't use like electricity or something.
On the day of rest, like they won't use electricity.
No TikTok.
On Friday, Saturday.
Yeah. No Labubu. They probably banned Labubu. That would suck. I can't live in a world without Labubu, bro.
100%. Yeah. Labubus are the best.
But yeah, I would say because I've talked to people, and I would say the biggest argument for why Jesus is number one, the Old Testament, which is just why am I blanking so much? What is the book called?
The Torah.
The Torah. I don't know why I'm blanking. I just gotta think of a scroll. It's just I think of a scroll. Like, I think of like the scroll emoji like on the phone.
That's exactly
what
it looks like.
Literally. So it's in the Old Testament. It comes up with the notion of there being like a Holy Trinity. It has it in the Old Testament, not just the New Testament, and which is the God the Father, and the God the Son, and the Holy Spirit, right? And so obviously we have God, we have the Holy Spirit, but then the Son. That's the missing part, especially for Jews, because you guys don't think that your Savior's come yet, right?
Yeah, so we believe that like our like Mashiach or like our Messiah
hasn't come yet.
It's like on the way. It's like coming eventually.
Yeah.
So like we do like a bunch of like mitzvot or like good deeds pretty much. We believe in 613 of them.
Yeah.
And like there's 613 that you can do in your lifetime. That
What's one?
One is like donating to charity. So they believe like 10% of your yearly income should go to charity.
That's great. I literally right now I'm imagining like like those froyo shops that have the punch cards. Like you do 10 like punches and you get a free froyo for like imagine you have a big punch card like 650. Yeah.
That's a really good way to think of it actually. Yeah.
So what's one, how many do you have done? Do you have like a number?
So it's not like a checklist, it's more of like things that you can do over time. So like for example, like on our like Sabbath, like I could like light candles and that's like a good way to like bring it in. That's like one of them that I could do like throughout the week. Like a lot of them like repeat for sure. And then a lot of them you can do like, I don't know, like once in your life. So super cool. Yeah. Definitely super cool.
Can you do them right now? Do you have one that you could do?
If I like get a piece of food actually, I could like pray on the food. So like really religious Jews will pray on every single meal that they have. So like water or like literally, and there's like different prayers for everything too.
And kosher as well. Do you eat kosher?
I try. I try.
So that just means like no like segregate everything, like no crossbreeding.
So like I'll have like different like forks and knives for meat and dairy, like that's something I do. And then also like I'll like eat kosher meat like outside I try, but like, not really. Like I'll go to Chick-fil-A.
That's literally impossible. You can't do that. Like if you eat kosher, you literally can't eat anywhere.
It's really, really hard. Like I've never had shellfish, never had bacon.
You've never had bacon? What about turkey bacon?
No, I don't think so.
That's free. That's free range.
I know.
No, you're just missing out at that point.
I have to try
it. No, turkey bacon, I like it more than normal bacon.
Really?
So,
okay, so I'm gonna have to try it.
Yeah, you're gonna have to try it.
I think the thing for me is that like I'll always watch like what's it called? Seafood boil videos.
Oh my gosh. You see those Asian girls that eat like the big sea those big sea, like they take it by like exploding water.
King crab mukbangs. Like,
oh my god.
Those are the things like I'll watch in my free time, like and just like literally it's awful. Because like that's a one food like I would love to try in my life. Yeah.
See, if you marry a black dude, you can have an excuse to go to the cookout and eat at the seafood boil. You got that.
I literally I want to try a seafood boil.
It's so good. It's so
maybe
good.
once in my life.
Maybe once. God, I'm sorry, I'm about to sit like crazy. Let's get it. Every single time you take a bite, you hit this. Every single bite.
I know. Yeah.
But okay. So, I mean, there's so much we get into with why I think Jesus. But one of the biggest ones, which is like we could just talk about, is like there's prophecies that are written in the Old Testament of who would be the savior that align perfectly with Jesus. And not only that, there's prophecies of what end times would look like, which you guys believe that only end time can come once the Messiah has come. Yeah. So order of operations, if end time stuff is happening now, then that means that it wouldn't be end time stuff because the Messiah hasn't come yet. So it's like, then how could you look at things that have literally been prophesied like 4,000 years ago that are happening now and still say the Messiah hasn't come?
Yeah, not to get like super, super deep, but like we believe in like this one book. I think it's called like the Zohan. Don't quote me on that. I could be wrong, but it says like we'll know end time is coming when there's been like 3 massive attacks on the Jewish people. So like we've noticed like back in the days like when we were like literally slaves like in Egypt. Like that was like a really big like mass attack on the Jews. Then we also had the Holocaust. And now like also like not to get political, but like the attack on October 7th, like I wouldn't say it was a huge mass attack, but it was definitely an attack.
Yeah.
So like a lot of people are prophesizing saying like we're like approaching those times and like to like get ready and to like really like lock in on your Judaism, but also like it's kind of like scary to think about for sure. So
well, that's why I'm asking,
yeah.
like, how could that even happen if your Messiah hasn't come yet? Because the Messiah has to come to trigger that. So it's like how, like, order of operations, like, you can't have that third thing happen.
It's all about, I guess, like, playing the waiting game, I guess.
Yeah.
I couldn't really tell you because I'm not, like, super,
I'm just curious. I just love to talk about this.
I have, like, learned a lot about that, actually,
Okay. And then what about, there are, like, direct quotes, like, in the Old Testament, in the Torah, that I'm pretty sure... I know that they're banned in some synagogues because it literally describes who the Messiah would be, how he'd be born, and what he would do, and it literally describes Jesus to a T. I don't know the exact verses. I'd love to remember it, but like, have you ever heard about that or no?
I actually haven't. I haven't heard of any scriptures that were banned. I think that like for us, like we mainly just focus on the Torah.
Yeah.
So like we're not gonna like sit and talk about the Bible like in a synagogue, but like it has been something that I've like looked into like in different classes, and like I have like cross-examined like all 3 texts in a class. Like that's something I am like really curious about, and like I was even thinking about taking like a world religions class just because it's something that like I'm like really like passionate about learning, because like of course like I'm Jewish, but like it's really important to also be educated on other religions just to know for sure.
You have to challenge what you know to see if you actually believe it. Like if push comes to shove, if you actually believe in God, right? The one that you're serving.
Would you say you've had like a supernatural like experience like with God? Like, do you mind sharing?
Yeah, of course. So there's this one which is just insane. So my parents were basically, my dad cheated and they were going through a divorce. I didn't know this, but during the time, no, this was before. So my dad was cheating, but my parents like, their relationship was like on the rocks, and it was when I was like 5 years old, and my mom didn't know obviously, but like they were like together less and less, and like they were like fighting, stuff like that. But like I was little and I had 2 younger siblings, and I wanted a younger brother because they were both girls. Ew, cooties, but so I wanted a younger brother, and I'd like ask my mom, I'd be like, Mom, can like I have a younger brother? And they only wanted 2 kids at first, but then they had 3, and she's like, no, we're not having like kids anymore. And they were like fully preventing, taking all the precautions not to have kids. And she was like, if you really want kids, pray. And so I prayed to God every single night for maybe like, or not, if you really want a brother, pray. I prayed to God every single night for like 5 months. And my mom knew I was doing this. And then like the 5th month into me praying, she comes to me, she's like, you're not gonna believe it. She's like, I'm pregnant. And I was like, oh, and I'm like, it's gonna be a baby brother too. And she's like, I don't know, don't get your hopes up yet. And then it was my baby brother. And that same brother, so my mom, when she was like 8 months pregnant, she found out that my dad was cheating. And so she was going through a divorce while being pregnant. And at 8 months, her water broke. And it broke 40 days early, which is like a big biblical number. It broke 40 days early. So the doctors were like, you're gonna have to abort this baby. And she's a midwife, so she knows that's bull. She's like, no, you're lying. Like, I know I could keep the baby. They're like, okay, but we're gonna force you to stay in the hospital. So she stayed in the hospital for 40 days while finding out my dad cheated, while going through a divorce, which is just crazy. And she did all this like just on her own, which is insane. And then she basically, after 40 days, they're like, we're gonna have to force down. She's like, no, I'm gonna have this baby. And they said, if you leave here, like, we're gonna arrest you. And she's like, you're not gonna arrest me. Like, God. I'm a mom with a baby. And so she goes home. She leaves the hospital after 40 days, goes home and delivers my brother by herself in the bathtub.
Wow.
Which is insane. So it's like, that's just like a long, but that was just like, that was something crazy, that like a supernatural thing where like I pray to God. They like, he should not have been like even conceived, but he was, and then he was born. And my mom literally says like, this baby saved my life. Like,
that's incredible. Yeah, that's super cool to hear.
Yeah, that's just one, but like I have a couple. But yeah.
I'm so sorry to interrupt you,
you're
but
good.
I see friends over there. I think we should bring them on.
Yeah, you want to bring them on?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Come on. Are these your boys?
Yeah, this is Parker and this is Adam.
What's up, Parker? Nice to meet you, bro. Nice to meet you.
We just got deep,
People
so
podcast. Yeah. What's up, bro? Nice to meet you. My name's Asa.
Yep, the camera's right there.
You want to say what's up? Yes, sir. You want to say, all right, what's up? Yeah, I got you. Name, age, major, bro.
My name's Adam. I'm 19, and my major is business management.
Oh, shoot. I was business management.
My name's Parker. I'm 19, and I'm business management as well.
Yeah, a couple of business majors. She's medical, bro. She thinks she's better than us? You think you're smarter? What the heck? What the frig,
It's
bro?
definitely harder, I think. Come back.
Adam, bro, you're losing your limelight, bro.
I mean, you can ask them about hazing.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Did you guys get hazed?
No.
Can you legally talk about it?
No, we don't.
Oh,
Where-
you
where-
will eventually,
Where
but
did
you
they touch
know.
you? Where did they touch
Adam
you?
gets hazed all the time.
Who
The person who hazed him was named Austin Levitz.
Damn. Austin Levitz, bro. Are you cooked?
Oh,
Are you cooked, bro? Are they gonna be coming for you?
Nah, I don't think so. I don't get hazed, guys. It's not a thing.
why are we lying?
Yeah.
right
What the
now?
frick? And it seems like you like it. You're rubbing your hands. You're like, oh, when's the next time I'm gonna get hazed?
They got
Just
pied
thinking about
today.
it. You got what?
They had like a fundraiser to get pied in the face.
Oh, you're biting your lip, bro. You like that?
Yeah. Wish I was there to do that. Actually.
Could have been me. Could have been me. How do you guys know her?
How do you know me?
Mutuals.
Yeah.
But mutuals with
Well, I
you
know
too?
we went to
Yeah.
school together.
Okay. So you guys
From
know each other
Boca
for a while.
Raton,
Boca
SoFlo.
Raton.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, I'm from Florida. I mean,
But from South
what
Florida?
the fuck? My bad. I'm from Jupiter. Yeah.
Oh, sick.
Yeah. Dwyer. Do you know Dwyer?
Yes.
What do you know, bro? Your eyes went big, bro. What do you know about Dwyer?
Do you know Spencer Blair?
That D Block. I think I've heard of his name.
Wait,
I
Spencer
can't
went to
Or
Dwyer?
Addison Vicente?
No, I don't think so. Well, how old are you?
I'm a freshman.
Okay, I'm 20, so I'm
Okay.
unk, bro. Yeah, I'm unk.
I don't know anyone older.
20.
I know, right? I'm about to be 21 in a couple days, bro.
You guys know
I
he's getting married soon?
Actually, yeah, I'm getting married soon, bro.
No way.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Could have been you, but you playing, bro.
Yeah.
Too busy getting hazed, bro. You too busy getting hazed.
It so could have been you.
I know,
Parker.
right?
If
Like,
you
we
just
literally-
didn't leave Georgia.
We had so much potential.
Missed opportunity.
You could have had all of this, bro. You missed out.
How many viewers are doing that right now?
Probably like 15 right now.
Ooh.
Some light.
yeah,
light.
people have been hearing us talk.
Yeah, they like it. We were yapping about religion.
Yeah, we were talking about religion.
Yeah.
Definitely a very strong topic for me, for sure.
So how come you're asking about that?
About religion?
No, about like big like you said like spiritual like
Oh, because like I
Yeah.
think that like that's like such a big role in like religion, I guess, because like I've also had experiences like that too, and
Yeah.
like it's definitely really cool to hear like from other people and like their own experiences and their own like connections like with their religion.
Yeah.
So like for me, for example, I had like a very like supernatural experience like when well, not supernatural. What's the right word to use for that? I don't think it's
I
supernatural.
mean I guess just like you just say spiritual. I don't know.
Yeah. So like I had like my like first like spiritual like I guess like
experience.
experience interaction when I was about like 15 years old.
Yeah.
It was like a very like weird-ish time in my life because I like was just about to start high school and there was also like COVID going on in the world and like
You guys dipping? It's nice
Oh.
meeting you, boys. It's nice meeting you, boys. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hopefully, I'll have you on sometime,
have
bro.
a great time.
Yes, we love this.
Or I lied. I was in high school
Yeah.
and like it was a very like weird time in our lives like with COVID and everything going on.
100%. So you're 19?
Yes,
so you're
I'm
born
19
in
now.
06?
06, yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm 04.
Oh,
I
no.
feel so old.
Wow.
Now. Yeah, I feel so old.
Wow.
It's actually crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I lost my train of thought. Okay. I'd actually just come back from Israel.
Okay. Did you kiss the wall?
I did.
You kissed the wall?
I did.
Aw. Is that like,
Um,
did you cry?
I think like one of the times that I've been there I have for sure. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's definitely like really emotional. But anyway, so I was at home and I like was like working and like I had like a job and I was always like super independent growing up, like always making my own money, always trying to do something with my time.
Yeah.
And so like I had like a e-bike and I would take my e-bike to work every day.
Yeah.
And like I guess that you could say like coincidentally like I was coming home like on Friday, so like it was Shabbat, and I was like, okay, like do I go to the bank and like put in the cash to my account or do I go home like for Shabbat or like to go to the gym? And I was like, like
Wait,
let's
so
just
what's, because I hear like Shabbat Shalom. Like, what's Shabbat?
Shabbat Shalom, like it means like
Yeah.
like welcoming in like the Sabbath, like
Okay,
yeah, the day of
okay.
rest. So it's like saying like, oh, like Shabbat Shalom, like oh, like you're welcoming in
Okay.
Shabbat.
I love saying Shalom. Shalom. Like, I
Yeah.
feel like it's so much fun to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like on my way home, and on my way home I like got into a really, really bad accident with this e-bike, and like I like flew off of it, tore my entire like shoulder, like
Damn.
broke my whole collarbone here. and I was like all alone,
I was
and
gonna
like
say you look good for being mutilated. Like
yeah,
I couldn't even tell
it
you
was
were,
a really
you were
really
crippled
tough
this whole
time.
I'm sorry, I didn't know. I should have like an all blue like tube, just like with like the wheelchair symbol on it.
Yeah, like I was like really 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 hurt, like for like about like a month ish, like
Yeah.
I couldn't like really move my arm.
I'm sorry.
But
That must have been so
no,
scary.
I'm totally healed
Yeah.
now, all
I know,
good.
but like in the moment, you're like, am I ever gonna?
Yeah,
I mean, I
like,
guess not walk again, but
I guess like
yeah.
when I like did like crash, like I didn't really know like what had happened to me. All I knew was that like I was alone and I needed to get off the road.
Yeah.
And like a couple had found me right after I crashed. Like they came, they helped me, they took me off the road. That part is important for later. But then I called my parents. Like we went to the hospital and every single light to the hospital was red.
Damn.
It was like one of those days where I just like, okay, like clearly something is going on, and like I really can't tell, right?
So you were conscious?
I was like very like in and out kind of, but like all I remembered was like every single light was red. We got to the first ER and they had said like, if you don't have COVID, like we can't take you for the next 4 hours.
That's so bullshit.
So then I was like, no, like we're going to a different place. And like I was like, so I'm in Boca and like we went to the Coral Springs Hospital, which was like an extra like 20-minute drive. So we kept going and then we got to the hospital and the doctor couldn't meet me until that Monday. So it was Friday. I couldn't see a doctor until Monday. Damn. So I was just like, and they told me to take Advil. I was like, are we serious?
That's so crazy. That's actually insane.
So
like, what do you say? Were you mad? Like
I was pissed. Like I couldn't sleep. I couldn't eat. Like it was awful. And like I went home and like I was just like suffering. And then we finally got to Monday. And we went to the doctor. They're like, we can't treat you for a week. You can't have your surgery until next week.
It's actually pissing me off.
So I had to lay in my bed, and they didn't give me any pills, nothing, for a whole week of my life. I was trapped onto my bed.
Yeah, feeling the pain.
And obviously, like this time in my life, like I like really wasn't super into religion. Like COVID, like really took me away from religion.
It did it for a lot of people.
I really like hated being Jewish. Like. It was just a really hard time. Why? Because
you felt like it was just like a rule set on you because you were stuck in the house and like.
Yeah, it was. Well, also like I had like religious family members who I like didn't really get along with, so it was just like a whole bunch of like different reasons. But then I remember like finally like going to get my surgery, whatever, and like also like having like complications in the surgery. I was supposed to have like 2 small little scars. I ended up getting like a big fat one right here.
Oh, so you got a dope. It does look cool.
I mean, it gets really red, but like it's like
but like when you're like blushing, like you see a guy you like and your scar starts glowing.
Whenever I get like really hot or like if I like get sunburned, like it'll pop out.
I feel like that's. Do you like it though, or like are you?
I mean,
are you insecure?
I don't mind it.
Do not be insecure because that's actually so cool.
I don't mind.
And you know you're gonna find a cool ass dude that's like, bro, that scar's lit. And like that's
I really don't mind it at all. Actually, I think it's pretty sick.
Yeah.
But like finally, like I got my surgery, whatever. And we ended up selling the bike, but like within that time, like I had, like I really was just like, I actually like turned to God and I prayed. I was like, I can't believe like this is happening to me like right before school's about to start. Like I can't believe it. Like, and I like couldn't go to work. Like I was just doing something so innocent, like something so horrible happened to me. And then I realized like I was really turning away from religion. And like after
why would God do this to me? Like that's everyone's thought.
That's what I kept thinking. Like, why would this happen to me? Like I had just come back from Israel, like why? And like it's something that I really beat myself up over like for so long.
Yeah.
And then I ended up coming home and I realized like my mom had been talking to me and she was trying to tell me a few things, and she said that like, the couple that found me was on their way to a Shabbat dinner at my aunt's house.
Damn.
So they found me, that like a Jewish couple like were on their way to go get Shabbat dinner. And then I also realized like we believe super heavily that everything happens for a reason. Like this injury connected me so much more to religion because like it really like I like asked rabbis, I was like, why would something like this happen to me? And I was coming from a place in my life where I was so against religion and so like not really into it at all. And like now I really could say like it's helped me like really connect myself more spiritually, and like I really just think that like this like is like a scar of like reminder to me that like like all like the hard times that I've come through, like there's always someone on the other side like there to help you, and like something that you could always turn to.
That's beautiful. I always tell people, because everyone's first thing is why God, why me? That's everyone's first thing they love to say. And I always tell people like God gave us free will, right? He's not like, God didn't force this person to veer off the road and like hit you on the e-bike. Like,
Yeah.
that didn't happen. But, like when someone gets hit like in a car, I'm like, God didn't force that person to hit you, right? We have free will. We did it. We like most of the times the things we do are we do ourselves. But God is able to turn any negative into a positive. He's able to show and shed light into any situation, no matter what it is. You just have to allow him to. So I'm like, you can be stuck in a bad situation and blame God, or you could be stuck in a bad situation and say, help me, and he will turn any negative into a positive. And that's like a beautiful thing I love about God.
Yeah, like a lot of people in my instance like would have to go through months of like what's it called, PT, like physical therapy.
Physical therapy, yeah.
Like months of it, I didn't have to do anything. Like the worst case scenario that I had was like I had to get massages here and there, which is like not even a big deal at all.
That's like a relaxing thing.
I was having a great time, and like of course like I think I like did get like the better end of the stick, because like a lot of people like might have like died from an accident like this, and like I came out like stronger and like even like more careful now, and like I really like do think so deeply that everything happens for a reason, and like always like take a negative and turn it into a positive, no matter what curveball life throws at you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
that's beautiful. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Do you want to pull someone from here?
Yeah, sure.
Got you. It's just like random questions.
Hot dog. Wait, a hot dog is a sandwich?
Is a hot dog? You think a hot dog is a sandwich?
That's actually a great question.
That's a deep. We're gonna get even deeper, bro. We thought that was deep.
I mean,
nah, this
it's
is deep.
2 pieces of bread with something in the middle. I think it is a sandwich. I think it's just a different type of sandwich. That's like saying is like, I don't know, is a wrap a sandwich? Like a tuna wrap.
Exactly.
Would you say a tuna wrap is a sandwich?
Because if we say like a hot dog is a sandwich, then that opens up so many more things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
like,
this is serious. Like we need a real answer here.
I think it is. I think it is. Like, would you say a burrito is a sandwich?
No, because I would say burrito's a wrap. Like I feel like it like qualifies as
like it falls under a
different
different category, but at the end of the day, like it is like a piece of like bread wrapped around something else.
Yeah, with something else in it. So I feel like everything might be a sandwich. Just like two, like you just, as long as you have bread and something in between, it might just be a sandwich. Yeah.
You know what? Yeah.
Because like, let's look at the most like one of the most disgusting things on the planet. Lunchables, the turkey stack-ups, those are technically sandwiches.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like they literally says on the box, it's like turkey sandwich. So it's like if that's a sandwich.
Ooh.
And an Oreo cookie, but it's like the Oreo sandwich.
Oh,
yeah.
I think Oreos are sandwiches.
Yeah, Oreos
actually.
are sandwiches. Exactly.
Yeah, they're cookie sandwiches.
So I'm healthy. I'm eating lunch, bro. Like exactly.
Wait, that's actually really crazy.
Dip it in some ranch dressing. That's a salad, bro. That's a salad sandwich. Like now we're eating healthy.
You know what? 100%.
Balanced diet.
Yeah.
What's your favorite food?
Wow, I am someone who loves a lot of different cuisines. I think like I really love sushi and steak. Definitely 2 different ends of the spectrum for sure. But sushi and steak are probably my top 2. And then maybe like ravioli.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely like very random foods.
Yeah.
Love them all.
Ravioli's good. You like that Chef Boyardee?
Yes.
Yeah. You say every time you eat it, you say that? You say it like
I
that?
actually don't, but I should actually.
Chef Boyardee. And then your dad comes running out like a little maid outfit with some chef. No, but like, you've never said that like as a joke? Like
no,
Chef Boyardee's nuts
I've
tasty?
never even thought of that.
But okay, well, what about the Chef Boyardee's nuts tasty? You don't remember that?
No.
What?
No.
Bro, I must be bro.
I don't
You don't
think
remember
so.
Ligma? Or Sugma? It was like at the same time. He was like Chef Boyardee's nuts crazy.
I do remember that,
yeah. That was so funny. And people would be like, Wendy's nuts drag across your chin.
Yes.
Yeah, it was at the same time.
Course,
yeah, of
course.
course. That's what I'm saying. It's at the same level.
Wait,
that's what I'm saying. I don't know how you don't remember
you just
that.
unlocked like so many memories.
See, there's so many of them. Like we love dragging nuts across chins in high school. That was everyone. You don't even have nuts. Like girls would be saying that. Like, bro, what are you even get dragged across?
I just
my
got
face?
diagnosed with a rare case of like
Yeah, exactly. And someone's like, no, it'd be like, I remember there's a meme. It's like, Mr. President, I have ligma. And then the guy's like, who's the president or something? It's like something, because like the normal response is like, what's ligma? And then he's just like, what's a president? It's like and then it'd be like this emoji. Remember the T-pose?
Yes.
And then like the really heavy bass, like, do you remember those memes or not?
I think I do.
No, I feel like
the
I'm
T-pose
tripping.
came from Fortnite.
Yeah, it did. No, it was. Yeah, I think it did actually.
Yeah.
Did,
I actually had a big Fortnite
you did?
phase.
You had a Fortnite phase?
Over COVID, yeah.
That's freaking crazy.
Yeah. I actually just talked to someone about that the other day.
That's rare. To find a girl, not only that did play Fortnite, but admits it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a really rough time for sure.
That was my lowest point of God, is when I was playing Fortnite.
Yeah, my lowest point was for
Yeah.
sure like spending every single waking hour of the day on
How do you know there's a
Fortnite.
God? He got me off Fortnite.
Yeah, it was definitely like a really crazy
Yeah.
time for me.
Yeah.
Like on Fortnite every day.
That's so funny.
And like I would skip like my classes like to go play Fortnite. And like
yeah.
obviously like it's not like that anymore.
Okay.
But
do you have a game of choice now or a drug of choice?
ooh,
Do you like matzah?
matzah is a hot take for sure.
Most Jewish question.
I'll
of all
eat
time.
matzah on
You know
Passover.
what I mess with? Matzo ball soup.
You know
That's
what?
matzo ball soup slaps, but matzah, nah.
Like matzah, you can make it good.
Yeah.
You
The
can make it
funniest
good.
thing ever, I was at a friend, like I was with a friend and we were going to another friend's house, and I was like, and they were Jewish, and I was like, how much you want to bet that they have a box of matzah randomly in the house? And he was like, I'll literally bet you $15 because he's like, that's just so racist, like that doesn't happen. We literally walk in, they have like this grand piano, underneath it is a box of matzah. It's like I'm like they covered it like it's like a foot stand, like when they're playing piano. It's like
That's
it's just a
funny.
huge box. Do you have a box of matzah in your house?
Currently no,
Well,
but
yeah,
like
but,
my
like,
mom
at your
likes to
parents'
throw it
house.
all the way
Yeah.
after the holiday because
Okay.
we can't look at it.
Yeah,
like
because it's so good.
well,
Or
it just because like
just-
well matzah, it's like you're supposed to eat it on
Yeah.
Passover because it's like what the Jews like could only
Yeah.
eat because like the bread couldn't rise. It's like a whole thing.
Can you describe what this amazing delicacy is for the people that don't
Yes.
know?
So matzah is like a square cracker with a bunch of like holes in it, and it's like super big and like super dry and super thin. So like a lot of people will use it to make like either sandwiches, like we just talked about, or like I'll like
a
put
matzo
it.
sandwich would go crazy.
Yeah, I'll put it in the oven with red sauce and cheese, and like I'll make like a
Ooh,
matzah pizza.
Matzo pizza. Yeah.
That's like yeah.
That sounds fun. Matzo pizza.
Yeah, we actually called it pizza in my household.
Oh,
yeah.
that sounds fun. Yeah.
Yeah, or like you could use it to like dip in certain things or like whatever it is. But like that's like our only form of bread for 8 days. So it's definitely like you gotta get creative with it.
Yeah.
For
yeah,
sure.
Yeah. What's
Yeah.
what's like? I feel like there isn't that much Jewish delicacy that's like famous. Like, is there like anything like Jewish delicacy? That's,
I
like,
mean, my mom is part Moroccan,
Okay.
so a lot of the food in my house
damn.
is
So you got a
Moroccan.
spicy. You got a little spicy
we
family.
got lots of
yeah.
spicy foods in
Wait,
my
so
house.
how do you guys end up being Jewish? How do you end up being Jewish if your mom's Moroccan, your dad's
So there were
Mexican,
lots of Jews in Morocco,
Oh, there
actually.
are,
My grandparents were born in Morocco and Turkey
Okay.
on my mom's side. And then before that, like obviously like our like lineage traces back to Israel, but like
Yeah.
obviously like with you know, all of us like getting exiled and whatever, like it got very
Yeah,
complicated.
that stuff. That
Yeah,
whatever.
now like
yeah.
all of my family's in
Yeah.
the Middle East, but like before like they came from all over the world. And yeah, so my grandpa and grandma are from Morocco and Turkey, so I get
Yeah.
crazy foods in my
Yeah,
house
that
for
sounds so
sure.
good, yeah, I know. I love ethnic food. Like,
Yeah.
that's why you gotta marry. You can't marry like a whitewashed Jewish guy. You gotta
Mediterranean
yeah,
food
you gotta
is
find-
my
Mediterranean food's so good,
favorite.
and they're like the most blue zones in like the Mediterranean area. Do you know what
Yeah.
that is? Blue zones are like it's like zones where like you like there's a high population of people that live over 100 and no one has cancer.
Yeah.
So they're called blue zones, and there's a lot of them in like Greece and Italy because they just eat a
Yes.
Mediterranean diet and they're super healthy. Like,
For sure.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
their foods are super healthy
Yeah.
over there.
Yeah.
Like I can go and like travel and like here like I can like actually like watch what I'm eating and still gain weight. There
Yeah.
I'll eat whatever I want to eat and
Yeah,
I'll lose
and-
weight.
exactly. Yeah.
It's crazy.
and because it's actually clean and like it's not
not
GMO
processed.
and
It's like
Yeah.
super good for you.
pumped up with hormones and steroids.
Yeah, here
Yeah.
we're living in a crazy
It's
time,
so
for
bad.
sure.
It's so gross.
Oh,
everything.
did you see that one picture of like chicken breasts from Walmart?
Ew, no. I
And
don't
it
even
was
want to.
like that middle one was
No.
all like purple, red, like
Ew,
black.
fuck.
It was
Yeah, it's like
so
it's like the
disgusting.
chicken or something. Like,
Yeah, it was
like how did
really
this get in?
gross.
How did this get in
I
the bathroom?
actually like was like
Yeah.
in shock.
Yeah,
like it
no,
was
that's
really
disgusting. Yeah, what
Yeah.
part of the chicken is that? I have no clue.
bad. It was wait, I have
Yeah.
to find it. It was
Yeah.
like a whole like thing of like chicken breast, and like in the middle was like some like orange. It was like
Ew,
red.
It's like Ronald
black.
McDonald's foot or something.
Yeah, it was so gross. Yeah.
Bro, I would never buy meat from Walmart. Never in my
No.
life. Like
No,
that
no,
just
no,
no.
no.
That sounds like E. coli just waiting
Yeah.
to happen.
Oh
Yeah.
my! Did you hear that thing with the turkeys
No, what?
from Walmart? How like
Bro, it always comes back to Walmart.
yeah, like it was like this like turkey brand. Like they sold them in like yellow bags, I think.
yeah.
And like they used to like abuse the turkeys.
What do you mean? Just like whip them or something?
Like it was like around Thanksgiving. It was like a
yeah.
huge
They
thing.
hit him with this.
Oh,
Good job. That was quick. That was quick.
Yeah,
She's like, oh my god.
Trust me, I've lived too.
Yeah.
Um, No, but like apparently they would like
Yeah.
abuse the turkeys.
Like how? Like what would they do?
I have no idea. Like
Like how do you even abuse a turkey? That's fun. Like shoot it with a water gun or something.
I think like the way that like
Yeah.
they were getting the turkeys, like everything, and then they would just like sell them like in
Yeah.
and it was just so disgusting.
Eat a turkey in front of the turkey. That's mental manipulation.
Oh,
Yeah. That's so
it's
sad.
so sad.
That's really sad.
But yeah, like everyone like
Yeah.
would like boycott these turkeys and like not buy them
Yeah.
because of like what they were doing to them.
Yeah, that's good.
Crazy.
That's so sad. So many animals are like tortured that we just don't even know about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like not to tie back to religion, but that's
Yeah.
also why they keep kosher meat at home.
Yeah.
Because like it's killed in the most humane way. Because
Yeah.
like I had a phase in my life where I was like vegetarian. Like
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
That must have sucked. I'm sorry.
Oh for sure.
You must
My
have been
favorite food is steak.
like all you do. Oh, your favorite food steak, and you went vegan.
Yeah,
no.
or-
Can
yeah.
you eat matzah or you can eat matzah?
Yeah,
right?
yeah, you can.
okay,
Well,
okay,
yeah, I was like pescatarian-ish, so like I would
Okay.
eat meat and like products that come
Yeah.
from animals, but not like meat or anything. Just
Yeah.
because like I was like super disgusted by like how they were getting meat, and then I
Yeah.
like realized like I eat kosher meat anyway.
Exactly.
So like I'm just doing this for no reason, but
Yeah.
also like yeah, I just
It's
like
the principle. You're standing on business. Yeah.
yeah, you have to like
yeah.
I don't know. I just had like a whole like
I could never ever be vegetarian. Like I'm like I see people do that. I'm like you literally fart extra for no reason. Like that's
it
really all
was
you're
definitely
doing.
like a random
Yeah.
time in my life
Yeah.
for sure, but I got out of that.
Were your
very quick.
farts like at all time high? I know. I know that
It
there's
was
like
so
vegan
long
people like be
ago.
like vegan people be like squirting, bro. They be sharting like crazy.
Yeah, I don't even remember what I would eat back
Yeah.
then. Like it was just like I think like 6
Yeah.
months of my life where I just like didn't touch
Yeah.
anything and like I don't even remember what
I don't know how guys are vegan because like the only real protein comes from beans and tofu has a shit ton of estrogen in it. So like as a guy, you shouldn't be eating that unless you want to be like a little soy boy. And then beans just make you like literally explode your pants. So
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, unless you're trying to splash zone someone on the first date.
You know what?
Yeah.
Crazy thing to tell you right now, but like I went to Gringos Locos like one day and it was
Okay.
like really late. Like we had just come back from I don't know what we were doing and we went to Gringos to go and get like the place right over here.
Yeah.
Like and I like got like a burrito with like just beans because like keep in mind like I try not to eat meat out.
Yeah.
What a time.
No. What? You can't make that face. There's like a still like what happened?
What a time.
What happened?
Just like don't eat beans from like fast food
and wear
chains.
white clothes and white pants and
Yeah, definitely
it's-
not.
no,
Like I'm very
you
lucky
should
to
wear
live
brown
right
so at
by
least
it.
it camouflages just in case something happens.
Brown or
you have a
black.
You have a backup.
Today I'm actually wearing light clothes, which
exactly.
is
So
very
it's
weird
like
for
if
me.
something happened, like you'd be cooked. Yeah.
Yeah, I usually never wear light clothes.
Oh
It's
really?
always dark for
Oh,
me.
you're dark and brooding. You're emo.
Yeah.
No one understands me.
Yeah.
Back to your Fortnite era.
My closet is very emo.
yeah. Oh,
Look at
are
my
you
closet.
actually?
Like no.
I would have
but,
never.
like,
I feel like you give like country girl vibes, kind of like you have cowboy boots.
Ooh,
Like you go line dancing.
very
a little bit.
opposite.
Is
I
that-
actually
is that
don't.
Rude? Is that offensive?
No, not at all. I don't go line dancing. I feel like I should
Yeah.
try it. I actually just bought a pair of cowboy
Oh
boots.
really?
Yeah, they're coming on
Oh,
Amazon.
Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah.
They're on Amazon.
Well, yeah, because on game day everyone wears like white
Oh,
cowboy
yeah,
boots.
yeah.
So like
Yeah, so
I
you
got
gotta
it
fit
to
in.
like be like a trend like follower. but-
You got to be a sheet, bro. Like
Yeah.
sometimes you can't always be like girl boss.
like because like there's
Yeah.
only so many outfits you can wear on
yeah,
game day.
that's true. That's true. Some are like there's like that one where it's like I mean literally I live in a. Wait, I shouldn't say that on live. It's okay.
Yeah.
it's too late. Yeah, but I live over there and like every time I see it's game day, I see a row of like maybe 8 women following each other like there's like a line leader to caboose. It's the same exact outfit copied and pasted. Like it literally looks
Oh,
like
yeah.
a dress to impress lobby.
Ex-
But like there was one option
100%.
choice. It's so funny.
Yeah, I just like
Yeah.
kind of like came to that conclusion to buy boots because like
Yeah.
that last game day was so gross. Like it was just like mud
Right, yeah.
everywhere,
Yeah.
and like I was like I don't want to ruin my shoes every single time there's a game, so I'll
Yeah.
just buy specific shoes that were like literally $25 on Amazon.
Yeah.
Like not deep at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I found the verse that talks about who the Messiah will be. So this is can I pull it up?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
this is in Isaiah, which is the first huge prophet. You know the first huge prophetic book
Hmm?
of the Old Testament. So it's before Jesus' time, and I think it's Isaiah 7:14. The virgin will conceive and give birth to a son, and we'll call him Emmanuel. And there's a bunch. This is all that. Wait, let me look up Isaiah. Let me just look up Isaiah 7. Isaiah 7. But it basically literally just is basically just the story of Jesus, but like prophesied by Isaiah, which is
Wow.
really crazy. Then Isaiah said, I don't know if this is exactly, I got to make sure I find the right one, but this is what I looked it up. Hear now, you house of David, it is not enough to try the patience of humans. Will you try the patience of my God also? Therefore, the Lord himself will give you a sign. The virgin will conceive and give birth to a son and will call him Emmanuel. He'll be eating curds and honey when he knows enough to reject the wrong and choose the right. For before the boy knows enough to reject the wrong and choose the right, the land of two kings you dread will be laid waste. The Lord will bring on you and on your people and on the house of your father a time unlike any since Ephraim broke away from Judah. He'll bring the king of Assyria. There's a lot. I can't remember the exact verse, but that was like a little part of it. But yeah, it's basically it's like that, and then plus just like so much more. Like basically just saying like the characteristics of who the Savior would be. The miracles that they perform, even down to like Jesus healing the leper. Like it literally says that would be something that would happen. The way that he gets crucified, someone turning on him, like literally all of that, which is just crazy. Like when I read that I was like, that's literally insane. And that's in Isaiah, so that's Old Testament. You have that in the Torah, so it's like, what do you think about
I mean that is
Yeah.
actually really cool to hear, and
Yeah.
I'll for sure like look into that on my own time.
It's really interesting.
That
yeah.
is really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, did you say that they would name the son Emmanuel or?
Yeah, they named the son of man.
No,
yeah.
I just thought it was funny because my dad's name is Emmanuel.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah.
Not to like compare. Like
no,
anything,
your
but
dad
yeah.
is literally Jesus Christ. no one thought that.
Yeah.
Bro, girls are so funny because you guys will think things are like offensive when they're so not, or like important.
Yeah,
like what,
no.
girls are so funny like that.
I
yeah.
think like I have like gotten my humor to like be very much socially acceptable.
Yeah.
Like, but like you have to be very careful about what you say nowadays for sure.
Yeah, not me. I don't care. I
Oh
don't really
yeah,
care.
like I
get
try
that, yeah.
not to care,
Yeah.
but like
Yeah.
it's kind of crazy.
I think if people let their emotions be dictated and they like lash out easy from words and they're just like not very emotionally like secure in the first place.
They're
and
not
that's
very emotionally intelligent.
Exactly.
either.
Yeah,
I
exactly. So it's like
agree.
that's not really like my job to keep them like sane, you know? Yeah. But I also want to be like
Completely agree.
I always want to like have brotherly affection and be caring, right? But like that doesn't mean you could just like not, be yourself or like let people
Yeah.
walk all over you. So
No, 100%
Yeah.
agree with you.
because like I'm sure like you've been in situations where like some people are like talking about your faith and like you've just like not really butted in that much because you're like, oh, I don't really like want to be offensive, like want to like speak out. That's
Yeah.
everyone that has like a strong love of faith has been like in a situation like that before, which is
Oh,
which is
for
really
sure.
cool.
I think like especially like with nowadays and like everything that's going on in the
Yeah.
world, like you have to be very careful about what you say
Yeah.
and like especially like how like you talk back to people because anything that you say or do can be used against you. Like,
Yeah.
I have been come up to so many times about like what I believe in and like it could just be like a number of different like scenarios and like every single time like if I do try to speak out and say something like they will try to like use it against me. Like at least like for me like I have been to like many like protests in my life and stuff
Mhm.
like that and like where people have just come up to me said like the most like vile stuff and like
Yeah.
I just like you can't really say anything in
Yeah,
a situation
exactly.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like not even like even if you say something, it'll either just confirm how they feel or it'll make them like even more deeply ingrained in their position. Like if you
Right.
really want to talk to someone, you have to first I forget, I think it's like Second Peter. Second Peter's really good for it talks about like relationships and stuff.
Mhm.
It's a really good book in the New Testament, and he basically says like to approach people with brotherly affection. I think that's a really good way of saying it because people have like this hippy dippy version of love these days where people
Yeah.
think that love is just accepting people for all their faults and their problems and just like letting people do whatever they want, but that's not love at all. Like when your parents show love to you, it's normally when they're disciplining you. It's normally when they're telling you right from wrong, right? If you're doing something bad and then they just let you do it because they love you, that's not real love. That's not
Oh, I
actually-
completely agree.
Yeah.
And you have to for sure like learn that the hard way.
Exactly.
But like yeah, growing up for sure, like I was someone who was like hit as a child. I don't know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
what
no,
you,
I
like,
was spent 100%.
yeah, and I think like that like
Yeah.
really like adds to character
No,
and stuff.
100%,
And like
yeah.
if I like wasn't like I wouldn't be half the person I
Yeah,
was today.
literally, yeah. Because
Yeah.
because so many people don't know these days, like cause and effect. Like a lot of people, like especially with like I know you said you're conservative. Like I know,
Yeah.
especially with the abortion thing, like so many people don't realize that it's like an adult cause is going to have an adult effect.
Oh,
Like
100%.
it's that simple. Like when you're little and you poop on the floor, right? In a Walmart. Say you're just in a Walmart,
Yeah.
right? And then a freaking Walmart employee comes up and bites you on the neck because if we have a zombie apocalypse, it's starting in a Walmart from a Walmart of like 100%. And an employee comes up, bites you in the neck, and then instead of becoming like a zombie, you just like start projectile shitting your pants, and then you shit on the floor at Walmart, right? You're gonna get disciplined, but your mom's probably gonna put you over and spank you or scold you, right? That's because it's not that big of a deal, right? Like you pooping on the floor, right? It doesn't equate to the consequence of like, oh, now I'm cutting off your legs, now you're gonna be a nugget for life. Like it has to match the consequence. So an adult act like sex, which is literally an adult act, you have to be 18 to do
100%.
it's actually an adult act, and we know how that ends, will have an adult consequence, and that's raising a child. So when you're making that decision to be an adult and be in an adult circumstance, you have to be ready for an adult consequence.
I agree with you 1,000,000%. I think that like you shouldn't be putting yourself in a situation that you're not ready for on all aspects. Every single thing you do, good or bad, has a consequence.
And I think so many people become adults, especially our age, and they think like, because right, what's the number one thing you say when you're a kid? Oh, I can't wait to grow up so no one can tell me what to do. So many people grow up and then they think that like they have this inflated sense of like, I could do whatever I want now because I'm an adult. I have full autonomy over my body. So it's like they think that since I can do whatever I want, that there's not really going to be any more consequences because I'm in charge of myself. But that's not how it works. The world still has consequences.
Oh, 1,000,000%.
And that's the thing that pisses me off most about the whole like abortion thing. It's like, because like, did you see the numbers that came out? For our generation, for Gen Z, it's like 1/3 of Gen Z has been aborted. That means for us sitting here right now, there should be another person. Every time you see two people staying together in a college, there should be one more person there. That's an insane amount of people.
Incredibly sad.
It's an insane amount of people.
Especially like I could tell you, like I know people who like struggle to have kids and like are like not always successful, and like their like one wish is to just like bring a life into the world, and they can't do that because of like just like their own issues. But like there's so many lives that like would be loved, and like I think the argument of like foster care and stuff, like that's not a good argument at all, because at the end of the day you can like fix something like that. You can't fix people's like organs. Like you can't add eggs into a woman's body. Like you can't do that. So I think that like the argument of like, oh, like bringing a life into the world that you can't take care of isn't smart. There are so many other people who can take care of that for you too.
And literally like another thing is like, okay, well, I don't have enough money to afford the baby. Well, it's like you can have a support system. You don't have a support system. You have the government, which loves giving money to, especially ethnic girls. Like they love giving money to moms. And then also there's adoption, which there's so many people that want to adopt. Like the waiting list for newborn babies is like 10,000 parents to one baby, because there's so like everyone just wants a newborn baby, which is kind of sad for like older
I know, I agree. I think like the one thing I want to do like the most in my life is like maybe adopt.
Me and my fiance were thinking about adopting like at least one.
Or like I think I want to start with like fostering animals, because I wasn't someone who was like allowed to have like a dog or like a cat growing
up. An animal
up.
won't like kill you in your sleep, you know?
And like no, but like I do like I like have like family and friends who like have fostered and who have adopted, and like it's such a beautiful thing.
It is,
it really is. And like at the end of the day, like you're putting yourself into a situation where you are like bringing a life into the world. Like every single life is valued, and like even like we believe like life is like created upon conception, and also like we also believe like the mother like should come first before the child. Obviously, like if the mother's in a situation where like they physically cannot have the baby because of like health issues, like we also believe in that as well, and like which is also super beautiful, because we still care about the mother and and the mother's body, as well as also like the baby and like life like that as well. A lot of religious Jews, like they won't use contraceptives and stuff like that, because like you'll see like religious families with like so many children.
So many. How many do you want? Do you have like a number?
I think I want like 4.
Really?
So there's no middle child.
Yeah, exactly. I think 4 is a good starting point, and then maybe from there.
I wanted 5, but also again, there's a middle child, so like I think 4 is like a great number.
Yeah, I feel like the middle child's always either the best or the worst. Like,
I mean, I'm the oldest, so like
oh, you're the oldest.
I have lots of bias on that.
I'm the middle child. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I mean, like I've seen like my sister growing up, and like it's like me, my younger sister, we have like about a 2+ age gap. 2 years.
That's not bad.
And then also like I have like a younger brother, and we're 7 years apart. So like I guess like for them, like they're not gonna be as close. Like me and my sister for sure got close, but like I also want to just have like, I don't know. I don't want a middle. I want 4.
I want to have them all really quick. Like I want to be a really young.
Oh yeah, for sure. I want to have them one after another, and like so they're all at least similar.
So you literally just go into a baby trance, cause then like people who wait, like right, you have your baby, and then your body bounces back and you get skinny again. Then you're gonna have like you're just be like, no, not again. Like I'm skinny.
I know. I wanna get started super early in my life, but like also.
And then that's the younger you are, literally your body is meant like our body's meant now. That's why everyone's so freaking bricked up in college, because like this is like when we're supposed to be having kids. So it's like this is like like the best time because your body bounces back super quick.
Yeah.
And there's like way less the birth would be way easier, and there's way less chance of like, you know, having like an autistic kid or like complications.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. So it's like people wait out of college, and then they like wait to like after they get a job, and then they wait after they get a house, and then they're like 30. It's like bro, like back in the day, people were dying at 30. Like that's like our half-life is like, that's why we hit puberty so young, because that's like basically was our half-life. Like our natural
Wow.
half-life.
Wait, that's really crazy to think about.
You never thought about that? Yeah.
No.
It's no, but it's another thing. Because right, something that people love to do is kind of like make their own religion, right? Like pick and choose. Like I describe it like this, like it's a pizza, right? Like religion is like a pizza, right? Like God says, this isn't everything pizza. This is what it means to love me. Do you want to eat it? And most people say, oh my gosh, I love pizza. I don't like that. Let me take that off. I like this. You forgot the anchovies. Let me put that on. I don't like pepperonis. Let me take that off. And then they basically just make their own pizza, and it's their own religion. That's why there's so many different like denominations of so many different religions. But where the frick was I going? Oh yeah, like something that people love to do is pick and choose. And one thing that people love to pick and choose on in the modern day is like the whole waiting till marriage thing. And it's because it's hard, and it's really hard because like we were just talking about. And this isn't an excuse, like I'm waiting till marriage with my fiance, but I know a lot of people that make this excuse is like, oh, back in the day, like when this was first made, people were getting married at 15, so it's like they didn't even have to wait for shit. Like they'd get married at 15 and then like have kids at 16, so it's like, but now you're waiting till like 22, 23, 24, like that's like really hard to do, especially with all like the lustful stuff that's going on, like Instagram and like OnlyFans.
I know.
And, like,
I think like the whole world has like been created to like, or like at least like now, like you look on social media, it's like everything is like super hypersexualized, like 100%. Like you'll look at like clothes that kids are wearing, and it's like everything is now like cropped, and like everything you can't find a normal shirt for like a 4-year-old. Like it's just like it's really
4-year-old crop top.
Yeah, like
a JoJo Siwa, the JoJo Siwa.
Yeah, like what happened to bows and stuff? Like bows and skirts and tutus and all that. Like now it's all like completely changed, and I just think that like we have to like also like get off of social media. I think like social media is like ruining everything.
No, it's literally so bad for you, bro. Social media is like
I know,
the
but
worst
I
drug
like
of
I'm
all time.
super like
addicted.
Super addicted.
Oh yeah.
So like I think that like if we just got rid of social media, like that's like when the whole TikTok ban happened, I was like, oh, like that's a good thing. Like now I can finally get off of TikTok.
And people crying about it is wrong.
No, I was actually excited.
If you're crying about TikTok shutting down, you have a problem. Like if those are the people like I could stop whenever I want. They cannot.
My roommate right now has never been on TikTok.
Oh really? Yeah.
Never been on TikTok.
I literally only have TikTok to post this. Like I have like a 5-minute timer on my TikTok, and like I never go on it.
I mean, now it started to give me like nighttime things.
Oh yeah,
like,
do you have a timer? Yeah,
like I don't even know how that happened, but like I'm not mad about it.
Yeah,
like screen time on my TikTok.
Girl, your screen time was 18 hours a day last week. That's a day.
I know, and I think like now, like with classes being so spaced out and stuff, I have so much more free time to go on TikTok, and it's just like really bad. I have to do something.
Well, you said you're a go-getter. You're like an entrepreneur type. So do you have anything that you're working on right now?
Well, I actually am a part of a bunch of different organizations. Tomorrow, I'm supposed to be speaking at an event through Hillel. Okay. So it's like not like a religious event, but it's more about like heritage and stuff like that. So it's obviously open to the community. So I've been working on that for a while. Of course, like with my sorority, I've been involved in so many different things. And right now they're doing something called like Night-thon, where they're raising money for I couldn't really tell you what, but like lots of different things going on.
Like blind bats or something.
There's
always a cause.
There's always something that we're raising money for.
We're trying to raise money to give dogs with 3 legs an extra leg that's a pogo stick.
Yeah.
So they can just hop around. That'd be so adorable.
Our last philo was about we actually raised money for kids with pediatric AIDS.
What does that even? What? Pediatric AIDS? So it's like their parents were clapping when they were like a baby or something? And,
actually like HIV and AIDS can be passed through like even breast milk, which is so crazy. Yeah, so it's way more common than you
breast
think.
Milk, though? Who's drinking?
It's way more.
And that would come out like sludgy, like you never drink breast. Like if I was drinking breast milk now, I'd never drink breast milk.
No,
I'm sure you wouldn't either.
No, not at all.
Yeah, it would come out like smoky. It'd come out like vape. You come out the tit. Like the vape would just it'd come out and blow O's or something.
Yeah, it's actually so crazy how I guess it's not even like spoken about a lot. Like it's such like something that's like still affecting like the world today, like HIV and AIDS and like pediatric AIDS too. It's like actually like a real thing.
Well, if you just don't want AIDS, you just don't have sex with
100%. I think that like again, like as we said, like every
or do you drugs? Or do you drugs?
No, no drugs.
So you don't have AIDS?
No.
I don't have AIDS either.
No,
And
yeah.
we both don't do that.
Yeah,
That's
look at
that's
us.
crazy. W.
I know. Yeah.
W. Yeah.
Do not have AIDS.
See, I'm gonna
no
be walking
HIV.
home and I'm gonna trip and fall, and I'm just gonna fall straight on a syringe. It's like ultimate karma, like in the middle of my forehead, like a little Indian red dot. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
that'd suck.
Oh
do you,
my goodness.
Do you have any questions for me about why I believe in Jesus over? Because I couldn't even, if I want to be Jewish, I could convert, right? But I have to marry in, or no, I could just convert because it's a race.
You can 100% convert, except like we're not the religion that looks out for people to convert. It's like in Judaism, it's like if you really want it, you can get it.
No?
What?
Is there the Latter-day Saints or no? Is that how you guys?
No, it's
the
not.
people who knock on your door.
No.
Oh yeah, no, because they say, "Have you heard about your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ?" Yeah.
So at least like for Judaism, like we're not a religion where like we're gonna seek out for people to join us. It's more like if you really want it, you can come and like work your way to like be Jewish. It is a very long process for sure, but like at least that I guess like for me, like I've never like really questioned other people's beliefs. Like if you really like know like what you believe in and stuff like that. Like,
well, so there aren't things you're curious about because you say you read a lot. Yeah.
Like I guess like I'm like not really like the one thing I was like mostly curious about was like why the world like is so against Jewish people. Because at the end of the day,
I was gonna ask you about that. Yeah, I was gonna ask you.
Because at the end of the day, like like you look at history texts like throughout like the beginning of times, and like our people have been like literally prosecuted throughout so many different scenarios and instances that it's like I was just really curious. I'm like, why us? Like, why does it keep happening to us?
I can tell you because my roommates have tried like red pilling me into like all the Jew stuff that's going on right now. So wait, I was gonna ask you. I was literally gonna ask next, like, what do you think about the Jew World Order? I guess it's like have you heard of it referred to like that?
What?
The Jew World Order. It's like, you know, like the New World Order, like the Jew World Order. It's like
I don't think so.
So it's basically like everything that people are talking about online. So it's basically like, what's up, bro? How you doing? Doing good, bro. So it's basically like, so what have you heard about it? Like why do you think everyone's like?
Well, I mean, like at least for us, like from what I've understood, like we literally call ourselves like the chosen people. So like a lot of people aren't really familiar with like what that means or like how we even got to that term at all. So like a lot of people think that we like control the world and that like we run Hollywood and whatever, because like our people have come out so successful. Like you look at like really big scientists, like a lot of them were Jewish, and like it's just like a lot of people I think like are really against us because of how like successful our people have like come out, and like which like isn't like a terrible thing. There's successful people from every religion, but I think like we have just been used as like scapegoats for so many years, and like people just like tend to blame us for like all the problems in the world. Like, oh, COVID happened, definitely the Jews. Oh, 9/11 for sure the Jews. Like, and it's just like so crazy to think about like how a group of people can hate another group of people so much, because at the end of the day, like we all bleed the same. We're all like we're all conceived the same. Like it's not, it shouldn't be like a reason that you should hate someone.
I don't. So okay, so I got you. So I don't think that it's a hate towards Jewish people. I think that's a hate towards Israel directly.
Yeah.
So have you heard of like I think it's like Zionism or something like that? Yeah. So I think that's the thing that you're talking about, because really I don't see like a lot of hate towards Jewish people directly, but just Israel, which is obviously, so it's like with you, like no one's gonna be hating on you, but it's like but it's like people in Israel, like that's like it's really sus, because there's basically a lot of things that's just like you ever heard the saying like there are no coincidences, there are no accidents, there aren't any accidents. Like I think that's basically, it's that principle but spread out across everything, because at a certain point things just start getting so sus and weird where it's like how is that just the case every single time? Like if you look at every single, like this is just another example, if you look at every single news station that isn't Fox, which you probably watch Fox here, because
I mean I actually don't like,
oh, you don't?
I don't really align myself with like one, like I'll watch like all of that.
Okay, so if you look at every single news station, the higher ups and the entire board is Jewish for every single one. So that's weird, right? Every single tech company, the entire boards are Jewish. Every what is it? What are they chanting?
It might be the ROTC.
Oh, yeah, ROTC. Yeah. So that's for tech, right? You look at big military industrialization places, all the higher ups, all the board people are Jewish. And then if you look at huge industries like Hollywood, like you were saying, or the porn industry, it's all Jewish people at the top. Like porn, like Pornhub got started by a Jewish person.
Could be. It's possible. I'm not familiar with that.
Well, I'm just like, because like I've talked to so many people about this. So it's like when you see that happening over and over and over again, it's like, it's basically like, it's like the reason people are hating on like Israel is because people feel oppressed because they feel like they don't know why this one certain group of people that makes up like what is it, like 2% of the population 0.2 is the most paramount people in our society. And I'm sure like now that I just explained to you like that, you could see how everyone that's not Jewish would be like, that's strange, like why is that the case? You get what I'm saying? Yeah.
I do. I think that like what I was referring to more was like even like throughout history when like Israel wasn't fully established as a country yet, and like even like we're looking back at ancient times, like back like when the pyramids were being built, like even then like our people were used as scapegoats, and even then we were prosecuted. And like I could tell you like myself, like me personally, I haven't been like targeted for being per se a Zionist, but more like for being Jewish. Like I've been like targeted for pretty much everything, but like being Jewish is like a very like prime thing, and like you can see all over the world people just hate Jews. Like even like this is a bad example, but like even Kanye West, like he didn't hate Zionism per se, but he hated the Jewish people.
Yeah, because it's like associated. It's like correlation, not causation.
Yeah, like
so it's like it eventually trickles down to, you know, just like, oh, like you see them. It's like someone who's like, it's like someone who's been wronged by like a black person, so now they're like scared of all black people. It's like that same principle.
It's really funny to think about this actually, because like way more people may be Zionists than you think, because like the actual like definition of Zionism is believing that Jewish people should have a state of their own. That's it. That's the definition of Zionist. So like if you believe Christians should have a country of their own, like a state of their own, then you would be like pro that. But I think like also like Jewish people and like people of like Muslim faith and Islam and like all that, like if you believe that like a certain like group or religion should have a state of their own, you may like be a Zionist. So I think that like a lot of people are hating on the term without even knowing what it means, because like you might also be a Zionist. So that's kind of crazy.
So well, you were saying throughout history, right? So one of the most interesting stories that I love to talk about Jewish people with is the story of Moses going up on the mountain, which I'm sure you know. So I think that's a like a good example to like start on, which is like, it's like your people were freed from slavery. Like the Prince of Egypt story is amazing. Like we all know it. Saw all these plagues, got freed, walked through the desert 40 years, right? Eventually made it to this place. Moses stops. He says, I'm gonna go up on this mountain, chill out, right? You guys just saw all these miracles. You saw how God came to your aid, and he comes back after what? It was like 5 years or something, and automatically worshiping a golden calf. Like how does that, like what, like how do you guys talk about that? Like in your religion?
Actually what ended up happening like at the end of the story when they finally like made their way to Israel after 40 years in the desert, was Moses was the only one who was actually shunned from the land. Like he wasn't allowed to go in, and like they say it's because like of like what he did, and like also like what he ended up like believing in at the end. Like he was like physically not able to enter the land. So that's like something that like we actually like know and believe, because like apparently they say like there was like a big wall, like he wasn't allowed to enter. So,
well, Exodus wasn't written by Moses. It was written by, Moses wrote part of it, but it was also written, I think it was like a collective record at the time of what was happening, that with everyone walking, everyone marching, because there were accounts that happened when because he was gone for like 5 years on Mount Sinai getting the commandments, and then there's still records of the like camp that you guys set up at, and that's where that came from. So it wasn't really like, oh, like you can't really rely on what Moses said, because it wasn't really from Moses.
Like as like from what I know from that story was that at the end of their journey he was shunned, and like he was not allowed to enter. So like I guess there's a lot of different theories on like what could have happened, but
so you don't so you're saying they teach that didn't happen.
What we're taught is that he wasn't allowed to enter Israel.
No, but I'm saying with like the golden calf, like you got that whole story's debunked.
I have no idea even, like I haven't
You've never heard that story?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
I've never heard of that. Actually.
Have you read Exodus?
No, I don't think so.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I'm like someone who's like definitely learned about Judaism and like of course like other faiths as well, but I've not like hyper analyzed and like, because like at least like for Jews, like if you really wanted to, like after high school you can go to like a 2-year or like 1-year program called yeshiva or seminary, depending if you're like a girl or boy. Like so I like never really went to a Jewish school growing up. Like I've always been in public schools. Like my main form of like Jewish education either came from like synagogues or like Jewish clubs I would go to like once a week like growing up. And then like also like in high school, like I started going to like more classes about the Torah, and like I started learning like with like my advisor at the time, like one-on-one, and like we would meet up every single Saturday night, which was like apparently like the main day that everyone goes out. Like I would every single Saturday night I would go and meet
That's
her.
awesome.
And we'd get ice cream, we'd just talk, and like we'd read a book together.
Mm-hmm.
And for me it was like something that I really, really, really love to do, but like also like I didn't do it for my whole life. So like of course there's like so much that I have like not learned. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, my bad. I was telling the story like I thought you knew
No,
it.
I have no idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is in Exodus. So this is like in the Torah. Yeah. So basically, what happened was, God was leading, Moses was leading these people out of Israel, right? They walked for 40 years, and during that 40 years, I'm sure you've heard stories of like where they like lose faith. They're like, God, you have no clue what you're doing, and then God like makes water come from the rock. He drops food from the sky, and he's like, take only what you need. And then some of them don't. Some of them bring it like put stuff some in the pocket or sachets, and then it rots and goes bad. So basically, the whole time, it was like really just like a march of them, and they start losing faith and complaining after a couple of years. I mean, it was 40 years, which is a long time. Like you just saw everything your guy went through. It's like just give it some time. So so that happened. So it was just like a lot of complaining like during Exodus of like these people like, oh, like God has no clue what he's doing, like people losing faith. And then they get to Mount Sinai, and Moses, God calls Moses up to the mountain to get the 10 Commandments, which you know and you guys have the 10 Commandments.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. So he calls him up. So while he goes up Mount Sinai, everyone makes base camp there, and then when Moses comes back, they'll finish going to Israel. So this is before they get to Israel, and basically he goes up Mount Sinai, and then they all come together, and like a couple of years pass, and they're just like we don't know when he's coming back. Like God seems like he doesn't really care about us that much anymore, and so they make a golden calf. That's like, I'm sure you've seen a golden calf like in fiction, like heard about it in church before, or I'm sorry. Yeah. So they make a golden calf, and then they worship it, and they worship it for years, like years.
Oh, I actually have heard of this.
Yeah. So yeah.
So in Judaism, we really don't believe in like idolizing like statues.
Yeah.
It's something that like we're super against. Like we don't believe in statues like at all. Like we say that they have like no significant meaning, whatever. So you just like actually like brought it back. So they say like because like Jews like started idolizing like statues. Like we even saw this in like ancient Rome, like back like when the Romans like try to like slaughter all of our people, like they would try to make the Jews like idolize statues. It is something that we are super against. So like it like obviously like makes sense that like Moses again like wasn't allowed back into Israel.
Yeah.
Because like now like all the Jews started idolizing statues, which is something like we really don't believe in.
Yeah. So that happened, and then Moses came back down, and he's literally pissed off. He's like, what the frick is wrong with you guys?
Yeah.
Like you just saw all this stuff happen. Like how have you lost faith in God so fast? And he destroys the golden calf, and he leads them to the promised land.
Yeah.
So that's like, it's like a little story, and there's a couple of those throughout the Old Testament, and basically I think this is my personal feeling. You know how like a parent tells a kid that they're the parent's favorite, and then the kid starts getting comfortable so they can like act out, and like and so they think they have like extra perks and stuff. I think that's exactly what happened with the Israelites and the Jewish people. I think that them hearing that they were God's chosen people, it kind of gave them like a case of like little kid syndrome. We're like we're like the most important, like we're so special, like no matter what we do, like God's gonna love us. And I think it made them like lose their way a lot of time, because it happens a lot in the Bible where like there's a lot of moments of them losing their way and just like losing faith in God super quick, like just like super turnaround. And so yeah, you were saying throughout history, why is that? And it's interesting because Israel was promised to them, right? And then I think a reason that Jewish people don't really like Jesus that much is because Jesus says that he basically came not to abolish the old text, but to uphold it even further and build upon it. And that's basically saying that he basically said when he died for our sins that all of people are God's people now. It's not just Israelites. It's not just Jewish people, right? So he basically said that God's will, God's love is for all his children now, and just not just Israelites, not just Jewish people anymore. And I think that they really felt some way about that, because it's kind of like rich kid syndrome, right? Like, oh, like, Daddy, why don't you love me anymore, right? And so they felt like they were wronged, and then that's when they really started hating Jesus.
Yeah, definitely. Like the Jewish people have definitely been I guess you could say like punished over the years. Like I don't know if you know about the story with like Noah's Ark.
Yeah.
Like we literally like were wiped out and like had to restart.
Well, that was everyone. That was the whole world. Yeah.
So like it could be like literally like any type of like instance, but like we
Yeah.
for sure like we're definitely punished for our
Yeah.
actions, and like you've seen it in like numerous different instances. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, and so I guess another example I bring that to modern day of like a golden calf, but like modern day, is the first books about transgenderism ever written were written by Jewish people. I don't know if you knew that or not. Yeah, I know, right? It's like there's so much interesting because I've just talked to so many people. Like I do this all the time, so I just love talking to people, and I learned a lot of information and go and like fact check and stuff like that. The first transgender books ever, the first experiments conducted were done by Jewish people, like openly Jewish in their faith, which is, I mean, completely against Jewish faith. So
Yeah.
that's another just like golden bull example. Pornhub, like I said, the first ever porn websites were made by Jewish people, openly Jewish. Another golden bull example. So there's so many golden bull examples of people, Jewish people turning against God and just doing heinous things.
Of course, like a few Jewish people cannot act as like the entire population.
Yeah, no, I'm just
of the
giving
Jewish people.
examples of like
right,
things that
and there's like
happened.
of course like I can name you lots of Jewish people who are not
Of course,
great people.
yeah, of course.
And like they obviously like don't represent our religion as a whole, but also like it's something I never knew about.
Yeah,
so
I know there's a lot of interesting stuff.
Yeah, like they say like
Yeah.
in the Talmud it says that like we recognize like I think it was like 56 different genders.
Yeah.
Or something like that. I could be off on the number.
Yeah.
But I actually like looked into that and I asked like when I used to like have those classes every like Saturday night, I was like, what does that even mean? And like I was explained that like we don't recognize different genders, but we recognize different like complications in genders. Like you could be born with maybe no parts, 2 parts, like just like a bunch of different like instances where like biologically you might be like messed up, and like the Talmud talks about like how you would deal with that if that were to happen to you.
Yeah.
So like that was something that I was interested in, but also like again like I said like the Talmud was like written by rabbis over the years, so it also like doesn't like
it's not like spiritual.
It's on the Torah. It's on the
exactly,
Torah.
Exactly.
Like Jews know like to read the Torah. Like that's our book of like worship. But yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You have any other questions? I mean, there's a lot.
I mean,
but yeah.
I mean, like not really. I know my barbecue's happening soon.
Oh, you're good. You're good. You can No,
I had the best time.
Yeah, it's been awesome talking to you. It was a lot of fun.
Thank you so much. Congratulations.
Of course. Thank you so much. Thank you.
I wish you guys the best of luck.
Thank you.
I hope to see you around again.
Yeah, no, 100% will. 100% will. We're going to Bali for a honeymoon, so that's exciting. Yeah. Thank you. It's awesome to meet you. Your name is Gilly, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Gilly. Yeah. It's awesome. Nice to meet you too. Of course. Oh yeah. Tell everyone you know. Yeah. You'll probably be on like this time next week.
For sure.
Yeah. Of course. Awesome. It's awesome talking to you. Thank you. Yep. See you around. Have fun at your barbecue.